Hey everyone, welcome to the G3 Boardroom. Today we're going to be unboxing Star Wars Outer Rim Unfinished Business.
Expansion. If it's
I
not,
was running out of steam. I'm glad you guys picked up there and helped out.
You got to work on that cardio or something. I don't know.
Yes.
makes me think of when you use the old map systems where they literally read off the entire road, even if it was like a byway, like I-94 / I-96 East, exit 292. Like, okay, yeah, I get
I
it.
got it. Yeah.
Yeah, before Waze,
Yes.
there was MapQuest.
MapQuest.
Yeah.
And,
All right, well, let's get into this expansion bad boy.
All
who
right.
was that on the front of the box?
This guy?
Is that some random dude?
No, he's not random. Dude, that's Dengar.
I know, I was kidding. I was kidding. See Dengar and the creepy alien?
It's Prince Zizor.
Who?
I know who these people
Prince
are.
who?
Zizor.
I think you're making that up.
Xixor. I don't know how to pronounce it, but that's how it is always said in my head when I read it in the book.
Okay.
That's
He's
like-
a crime lord.
Aren't
Sure
they
it's not-
all?
sure-
Since it's what's that?
Sure it's not supposed to be like Exciser?
I don't know.
Exciser?
I don't know.
That sounds better.
I will loan you the book, and then you can tell me.
Okay.
Hey,
well,
for
let's-
years I thought it was pronounced Hermione, and then I heard it on the movies. It's Hermione, which makes no sense in
Oh,
my head.
yeah.
Anyway, go ahead. So much for
Makes no sense.
unboxing this box.
All right.
We're unboxing all of our literary issues from the past.
You don't want to start unboxing our issues. We don't got that kind of time. All right.
You know, I really like the quality of the cellophane.
I do. It's very nice. It didn't rip up my fingers when I tried to open it.
This
But
is a Fantasy Flight game, so I expect good things. I'm a big fan of Fantasy Flight games.
me too. Me too. Joking aside about cellophane, they always have nice boxes.
And I like
That's
their
part-
artwork.
it's a
Even the
nice
artwork
box.
is enticing to the game.
It is. It is.
It really is. That
look
is
at that.
useful. It is helpful.
It is very nice. All right, so I'm automatically encouraged here. It looks like, Fantasy Flight games. We have a small-ish rule book. Fantasy Flight games normally have 5 rule books that are 80 pages apiece.
Yes, but this is an expansion.
Well, still, I'm just saying. So how many pages? We have a nice rule book here.
I immediately
And-
noticed it doesn't say stop. Don't read this or stop.
Do not read. Overview, it says, the stories I could tell, so many of them true from Hondo. Hondo is a guy. Do you know who Hondo is?
I know who Hondo.
All right, fine.
I'm familiar with these people. I just wanted the
You would think
sarcastic.
that
Fair
there
enough.
would be not a big rule book in an expansion.
I would hope
Yeah,
so,
I hope
but
not, yeah.
again, I'm with him. Fantasy Flight loves their rule books,
Yeah.
which is not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong.
It's not, unless you're the guy who
And they do a very good job with their rule books.
They do. They do a pretty good job, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so we got the punches.
You were trying to see it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like we got some more. These will probably end up being dials, you think?
Yeah, go rip in. Let's see.
All right.
See, that's interesting. Now, if you've never played the original game, I'm noticing some of the main characters now are some of the allies you can get in the main game now. So I wonder how that's going to play out in terms of the main gameplay.
We're gonna
Like
find out.
Chewbacca and who's that over there in the corner? I forget her name. Sorry.
Maz.
Maz.
Yeah.
Maz, the ones with the big
yeah.
goggles.
Yeah.
Isn't
And then there's that,
it begins with a K, right?
I can't think of the guy's name now. Was it the dude from the Boba Fett series?
Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
the Wookiee. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other Wookiee.
Begins with a K, I think.
Don't watch the Boba Fett series.
I wholeheartedly disagree. I quite enjoyed it. Go ahead and make fun of me. I don't care.
I'm gonna make fun of you whether you care or not. More cellophane. Cellophane. All right. So here are our pieces here. Are we popping all this out? Oh, I could pop it all out of there. But then I'd have to store it in the box.
I know this is a big deal, and I'm with you, but I really do. I think they make quality stuff. It's not cheap. It doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel like I don't know, paper thin.
Even
Yeah,
for
it's got
pop-outs.
some heft to it.
And I really do. I mean, I don't know if you could see it on the camera. I think the artwork is really, really good.
It is really good. It is really
I mean,
good.
you know which character that is.
Yeah. You got Cad Bane in here. That should be interesting. Dengar.
That's Sauron?
That's Enfys Nest. No, Sauron is a different expansion. But it looks like there's some map extensions here too, which is nice. Make the map a little bit bigger. You
always
guys have
need
played
some-
Outer Rim. It's in that big arc shape. Takes up 90% of the table.
Does it look like a rim?
Sort of.
Like the outer part of it.
Kind of. Well, these would be the more outer part. It's just more outer. Outer. Outer rim.
More outer.
More outer, yeah.
All right.
All right, so we're not going to punch it out right now, but we'll put those over there. So you got the new playable characters, and then it looks like these are new ally pieces as well. There's Dr. Afra.
See, now, again,
Chopper.
now I find this interesting. Now, a lot of the original characters that were bounty hunters and what have you now look like they have become allies.
Yeah. These actually aren't these all the guys from the? No, they're not the guys from the original game.
Yeah, they
You
are.
know, I'm certain. Well, it's not all of them.
One,
It's-
two,
it's some.
three,
Yeah, there's
4.
Jin.
5. Yeah, I think it's all of them. 6.
Yeah. You know, I'm certain it's something like if you're playing with this character, then take their ally card out, or if you're not playing.
I would
with them,
assume,
then-
but you know what happens when you assume.
No, I don't.
Well, I assume you're always assuming. 'Cause you're just, never mind.
I'm an assumer. Thanks. All right, so we got some more dice in here, and here's the standee, the plastic packs for standees. And again, Fantasy Flight, I don't like standees in general, but Fantasy Flight does a good enough job because theirs don't start to, chip off and start to get nasty. They're good enough quality where they stay good for a while.
Let's pull the dice out of there.
I don't want to put.
There's another game that uses that type of dice I'm interested in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What game might that be? Huzzah.
It was a flourishy roll. Nice color.
Yeah. Pretty standard dice. There is another game that I have every piece of now for Imperial Assault that Dave has never been able to play.
Oh, good. New event cards.
New event cards.
Hopefully it's like new gear, new weapons, new...
That's what I said about this game, was if they could just introduce a new stack of event cards, and we'd be pretty darn happy. That would expand the game greatly. But look at that, there's quite a few that get added in there. I don't want to read them and spoil them for the group or for
New
ourselves.
ships. I wonder if there are new ships.
Well, there would have to be for the new characters, but yeah. So, and I have to put them upside down. Rogue Class 38 Fighter, never heard of it. Jump Master. All right.
Interesting. Not very creative in their design.
And then it looks like they're adding just new cards to each parts of the deck. So there is new gear, new bounties. There's solo play cards, so you can continue to play solo. That's nice. And then it looks like a new stack of cards here. I don't know what these guys are.
Okay.
So
That's a lot of stuff.
it is a lot of stuff, and that was what this game also had, was there's just so many cards in the original game. Look, here's stack number 2 for cards.
Okay, so these are all new event cards and new... Oh, you know what? All right, so if you've ever played the game, you could play it on solo mode, and it looks like they've added some new AI events to the game,
Oh,
which is kind of neat.
I saw the older ones in there too, the purple ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, those are
these are new AI events, so they
might be like
mixes
a
up.
expert mode or something like that for solo.
I like that. I like that a lot because I actually enjoyed playing this game solo.
Yeah,
It's rare. I don't like playing games solo usually, but this one I enjoyed quite a bit. There's another one called Falling Skies. Anyway, that's a different story.
A lot of games now have solo modes, and that's a good thing, because a lot of people, especially during the time of pandemic, couldn't get together with other people, and so having a solo variant's good. Kind of scratches the gaming itch for a little bit. So in true Outer Rim fashion, there's a second bag of cards here. So let's break into this. If you played Outer Rim, and I'm sure you have if you're watching this video,
There's about 1,000.
there's about
cards.
1,000 cards if you're lucky.
Yep.
All
Nice.
right.
Jeez, there's a lot of cards.
Yeah, here's the new ones.
And then
There's
new
new ones for
planet.
each system.
Yep, each planet.
Yeah.
Oh, more
Points.
hyperspace for each planet too. They've added.
All the old ones too.
Oh,
There's
that's
new
fantastic.
Stuff.
Good job, Fantasy Flight.
Yeah.
Well done to really give some variety to the game.
Yeah.
Because if you play the game enough, yeah, you can at
You
times.
start to learn. There's
And get more event cards. Wow.
There's the
I think those are
bottom
like
half of
starting
that.
cards for the different characters. I think. I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
that's why I remember the 90s being the starting cards.
Well, what I'm seeing here, this is pretty robust for an expansion. Looks like they're adding quite a bit. It's not just here's some new characters in their ships or anything like that. It's here's new stuff across the board, new
It's almost
events.
like it's
Go ahead, Jay.
much more of expansion to the content than just the pieces. You know, usually we think with an expansion you get a few. This is like, oh yeah, there's fewer pieces, but there's 10 times more other kind of deeper content. Uh-oh.
And we're not done yet. That's right.
What was that hidden underneath?
Yes.
Yes.
I have.
These are the ships.
Yeah, these are the ships.
New bounty hunters.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I spoke too soon.
You did. There was more than you thought. So yeah, there's the new ships. Punishing One. Scourge.
Punishing One?
Yeah, Punishing One. That's Dengar's ship. Outrider. Airy. And Ghost. That's got to be Hera's ship, of course. Very nice. Very nice. And I'm not sure what these guys are.
Pirate Monarch, the Crime Lord. Okay, so they've
Oh.
added
These
some
like
new.
factions or something, or characters?
We're gonna find
We're
out.
gonna find out. I'm quite intrigued.
Yeah,
Really,
much
really
so.
intrigued.
Very much so. You know, there's quite a bit in this box. I'm very impressed. It looks like it doubles down on what made the game fun to begin with, and then adds a whole bunch more stuff to it. I'm really looking forward to playing this now.
Yeah, it really adds a lot of new variety that it feels like you're playing a whole new game again.
Absolutely.
Even though I haven't even played it once, it just feels like it already.
Absolutely.
I guess that's good about expansions. Although I found that some games overexpand, you know, and they kind of lose the original intent, and
Yeah.
it just it almost seems like just a money grab. But
like
hopefully
Carcassonne.
I thought you were going to go with Imperial Assault.
Oh no, Imperial Assault! Every expansion for that is fantastic.
You know, it's interesting. Fantasy Flight has fallen victim to that because they're what's their game? Arkham, not Arkham, but Eldritch Horde.
Mhm.
They have so many expansions that it's lost control of how long
Yeah.
that game can go.
You know, we always joke about Carcassonne, right? But that's a game where the expansions have totally gotten away from the game.
yeah, for sure.
The base game is so simple and brilliant, and there's seriously like 30, 40 expansions to that. It's gonna collapse under its own weight.
Makes me think also Catan falls under that boat.
Yeah.
I think Catan jumped the shark when it came to expansions.
Yeah, there was a Seafarers of Catan where literally it jumped the shark.
Nah,
Anyway,
Nice.
so that's Outer Rim. I'm really looking forward to playing this one. Gonna have it hit the table this weekend for sure.
Ooh, that's disappointing.
Yes,
Wow.
I saw it. I saw it out the corner of my eye, but yeah, I'm very unhappy with
That's
that.
extremely disappointing.
But you know what's interesting though? Fantasy Flight has fantastic customer service. If I messaged them and said, "Hey man, that was damaged in a box," they might send me a new one. So I'm
A whole
gonna,
new game?
well, they might send me a new card. So, did I ever? Oh, here's a fun story about the Game of Thrones board game. So I break it all out, and I have no pieces for the game.
oh,
I have
yeah.
none. And I'm like, what the heck has happened here? I have no pieces for the game. I emailed Fantasy Flight, like as soon as I opened the game, I saw it. I was upset. I emailed Fantasy Flight. I get a thing back saying they'll send out new pieces, and I got the new pieces, and the pieces were under the thing.
Under the box.
I had just not moved it.
Did you notice the weight? It was kind of like
No,
Dis-
you are underestimating my stupidity once again.
Your stupidity has no bounds.
No bounds.
It's endless. It's limitless.
It is.
the vastness.
Well.
The void in which that goes inside his head. Anyway,
The jokes are now limitless as well. Well,
yeah, let's limit that.
well, that's Outer Rim, the unfinished business expansion. So I'm looking forward to it.
So am I.
It's really good, really good.
Yeah, hopefully to hit the table soon. Then after we play it, we'll give it a review. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.